Sup y'all, we back. Today we're gonna be playing a little bit of UFC 5 while we talk about the fights. So I was like completely wrong in pretty much everything that I predicted. No shame in it, I'm learning. I'm not a betting man, so don't ever expect me to place a good one. But Topuria brutally KO'd Volk last night. I know a lot of the like old man Volk sleeping images are gonna be circling everywhere online. Paulo Costa and Robert Whittaker put on a good classic 3-round fight. Marab absolutely dominated Henry Cejudo in his retirement fight. It was honestly kind of fucked up. And Ian Gary safely coasted his way to a decision victory over Jeff Neal. Pretty boring fight, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I was completely wrong about the main event. Volkanovski ended up getting KO'd brutally by Ilia Topuria. Ilia has this thing where as soon as he gets somebody against the fence, they're fucked. They're pretty much done. His combinations, his boxing, everything is just way too crisp. I saw a lot of people saying that, like, you know, Volkanovski is done after these two back-to-back KO losses. Like, his chin was never the same after Islam won. In my opinion, anybody gets knocked out by that punch. That right hand was fucking money. Did this person just leave? I think they left. Okay. I'll take that ranked win, thank you. But I kid you not, anybody could have gotten hit by that right hand, and they were dropping. Unfortunately, though, Volkanovski was, like, dead out for a hot minute there. It was honestly kind of scary. TikTok is going crazy with all the emotional edits over Volk. I find it so funny, but like it is also a little depressing. Volk said he wanted to do the immediate rematch in Spain. Dude, you need to take some time off. Relax for a little bit. All that talk about UFC 300 and him being on it was just so wrong. Volk needs to take a solid amount of time, honestly, like probably till around like the end of the year, just to recover from these two bad knockouts. Topuria himself said that he didn't want to do the rematch. Then again, he also said that he doesn't even want to give anybody in featherweight a title shot, which is just dumb to me. He called out Conor McGregor to do a fight in Spain, and honestly I kind of hate how every single fighter just calls out Conor McGregor. I know you guys want the big red panty night whole thing, but like he's not even going to be fighting the person who he's supposed to be fighting, the man who he's had an entire Ultimate Fighter season with. Which, by the way, Dana White was asked about that and he gave the most bullshit gaslighty answer.
Because Conor McGregor
doesn't need money.
So are we at a point here where Conor McGregor may never fight for the UFC? Can you say that?
If you had shitloads of money.
Answering questions with a question. You're trying to gaslight us, but apparently, if you're rich, you don't need to fight anymore. How many fucking rich fighters carry on fighting? Shut the fuck up with this bullshit, man.
Be sitting here right now asking me this fucking question?
No.
No, you would not. That just answered your question.
So you calling McGregor a liar then? Because the guy keeps telling everyone who listened to him, and he keeps turning up at every fucking boxing event that he'll sponsor, that he's desperate to fight. So what the fuck is going on then?
Well, I answered no. So you're saying there's a chance that Conor McGregor will not fight again for the UFC?
I don't know.
Well, you've had Michael Chandler sat on the sidelines fighting no one for over fucking 12 months, so you fucking should know, mate.
I hate how you cannot even ask any hard questions to Dana White without him immediately just trying to make you sound like a fucking idiot while calling you a fucking idiot. He also ended up announcing the UFC 300 main event. It's going to be Pereira versus Hill. A little part of me knew this was going to end up happening just because of all the hints that Alex Pereira was giving online to the fact that he was going to be on 300. To me, honestly, this fight does not have the star power that I was expecting UFC 300 to have. Granted, the last one was main evented by Miesha Tate and Amanda Nunes, but I don't know, with all the hype that obviously the MMA community and Dana White himself has put into UFC 300, this just seems like a normal pay-per-view main event. I'm still excited for it though, and I'm always excited to see Pereira fight. It's just obvious that there was a lot of bullshit going on behind the scenes, and there tends to be a lot of that with the UFC recently, and I'm not a big fan of it. But yeah, Topuria is giving everybody like a weird taste in their mouth with him as champion now, just because of the way that he's been acting towards the other contenders in his own division, and also just the way he talks about what his plans are for the future. Like, he keeps bringing up Conor McGregor like as if that's ever going to fucking happen, let alone at 145. In my opinion, Conor is never touching that weight again, and he might never even touch lightweight again, if he even fights. But there's a lot of interesting matchups you can give Ilia at 145. Like, for example, who I'm fighting right now, Max Holloway. Granted, he's going to be fighting Justin Gaethje, and depending on how that fight goes, he may or may not be out of the running, especially since he is fighting at lightweight. Ooh, that was a nice... Shot by me. Yair was actually talking some shit about Ilya on, I think the MMA Hour. Just talking about how he doesn't like him, especially with his attitude. I feel like that'd be a fun fight for the 145 division. But poor Volk, man. Like, he had all the curses riding on him again. The 35 curse, the EA UFC cover curse, the Prime curse, the Prime chain, whatever you want to look at it. Zuckerberg was there also. He was cursing him. I'm surprised Drake didn't bet tonight, to be honest. Recently, there's been a lot of talks about... Fuck me. Anyway, basically the big ideas of what should be happening after this card. A lot of people are saying Robert Whittaker should fight Sean Strickland. I like that fight. Merab is obviously going to be fighting for the title. Ian Gary, he's going up in the welterweight division. He actually called out Colby Covington. To me, I'm not really interested in that fight, and the build up to it just seems like it's going to be mad annoying. Volkanovski should take a really big break from the sport just to recover. And Topuria, I think the next fight for him is whoever is going to win between Yair and Brian. I'm excited to see what happens with holy shit. Oh, I got this guy hurt bad. Woo! I got this guy hurt bad. Come on. Let's end this on a knockout. Just gotta... Oh, that was perfect! But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with UFC 299, and I'm excited to cover that as well as UFC 300. What a punch! Boom! Slick left hand. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like on it. Comment your thoughts on the UFC 298 card and all the crazy shit that went down. Subscribe for more fight talk in the future. Later, y'all.
My secrets and my heart is what I gave to you. In return, you see nothing but a lame excuse. And it's wow, I did everything just to see you smile. I've been thinking about you for a while. Responding to your pics and your vids. Now I see you just do it for the gram. And you talking on your man.